typical is this lament of Donizetti's other songs during this period?
Well, it's very interesting. I mean, while you could say of the earlier pieces that we listened to last week, there is a kind of lingua franca, of what he did. By the time you get to the 1830s, there isn't that at all. It's just variety, extreme variety. Very long songs, very short songs, very complex songs, very simple songs. I think the only thing that we might say sort of tends to connect them is this delight in the exotic, you might say. So they're often depicting characters who are extreme and, as the cultural critics say, other in some way. So it might be, some exotic horseman, racing towards across the desert to his beloved, or it might be someone who's a woman who's retreated to a nunnery because her lover has died. There's an enormous number of these exotic types, which were explored also in opera, but usually as minor characters in opera. But here they're there centre stage.
Where are these texts actually coming from? Where's Donizetti dredging this stuff up from?
Huge amounts. I mean, a lot. Increasingly, the influence is definitely where they come from. Where the idea of them comes from is French literature. The French and the English actually. It's the first generation romantics, that got this kind of obsession with the exotic. I mean, think of Byron, and that. And so these tend to be Italian poets who are imitating French and English romantic poets. That huge numbers of these books of verse were you carried a book of verse around with you, and you said you seemed pensive and attractive.